Good morning everyone, and let's start today by addressing some of the major concerns of the environment right now, which is water pollution and soil contamination. So, in today's world, environmental pollution caused by the discharge of untreated wastewater is a growing concern, and a significant contributor to this is none other than kitchen grey water. The discharge of kitchen grey water into the open, which is untreated, can lead to soil contamination and water pollution. So, today I've taken this issue here and I thought, why not make a low-cost, sustainable and an eco-friendly system which can be adopted in each and every home so as to reduce the chances of this and to make grey water safe for reuse. And this is where our project, the Green Flow Purifier, comes in. So, let's start. Firstly, let's take this prototype of a kitchen, right? And this is the sink. And the water from the sink is first transported to a grease trap. It is first moved to a grease trap where all the materials such as the FOG materials and the sludge is removed, leaving only purified water behind. And from there, the water is then transported via a motor pump to a sedimentation tank which is kept at an elevated level. Well, what happens in this sedimentation tank is that large soils settle at the bottom, leaving purified water at the top. And from here, the water is then transported to a tank containing polyurethane sponges. And this is the key feature of this system. As you can see, all these steps, they are kept in a cascading level, that they are kept in a level which is lower than the previous one, right? So, what happens here is that the nature superpower or gravity plays its central role. We require very minimal to no energy while transporting water from one tank to another. So, let's get back. Here, the now purified water or the now cleared water is transported through gravity via a sloped pump to a tank which contains biosponges. Well, here I've used polyurethane sponges or common dishwashing sponges, which is known for its porous property. Well, due to its porous quality, the fine sediments are further trapped along with oil, and also as this surface of the sponges promotes microbial activity, it also helps in the growth of many beneficial microorganisms in this water and thereby helping to purify the water. And from here, after that, again via gravity, the water is moved to a biowall. Now, what is a biowall? A biowall is necessarily a vertical garden. Well, in this vertical garden of a prototype here, we have colocasia plants and gravel at the bottom. Well, the colocasia plants, they can purify the water completely through a process called as phytoremediation. Well, what happens here is that the roots and the tissues of the colocasia plants, they are excellent in doing various types of photoremediation such as rhizofiltration or phytoextraction methods. So what happens here is that the roots of the colocasia plants and their tissues, they are specialized in absorbing the pollutants from the water. And further, the roots of the colocasia plant, they can act as a fine filter for trapping fine sediments, and also it provides as a surface to promote microbial growth which helps to absorb the pollutants in the water. And after the process of the biowall, the water is then transported to a tank which contains UVC light sterilizers, also via gravity. What happens here is that, as you all know, UVC lights, they kill the pathogens and microorganisms in the water without using very minimal or no chemicals at all. And after we've killed these microorganisms or pathogens, this water is then moved to a tank which stores the collected water for further use, which is non-potable, such as gardening, irrigation, or dishwashing or things like that. Well, in order to make this water more potable or to make it suitable for drinking uses, maybe for more advanced system we could maybe add many systems such as reverse osmosis method or solar distillation units. Well, that is the complete overview of this whole system. Now, let's look at some of the key features or the advantages of the system, right? Well, all these uses very sustainable and eco-friendly methods which are widely available, making it a very eco-friendly method which is suitable for homes. And all these are very customizable depending on their uses and the places and the space availability. Also, the BioWall, which is a key features, uses only eco-friendly types of systems to filter the water completely. Also, this is an ideal system which can be adopted into each and every home so that we can reuse grey water, which makes it cost effective in the long run. Also, this is a very cost-effective system which can prove to be cost-effective in the long run and useful also. As you can see, this is a very economical type of system which uses very natural and biological methods for water filtration. Now, that's the complete overview and the advantages of the system. Now, what makes this cost-effective? As we have used very widely available materials here, and when I looked at the statistics and all the rates, and when I've researched, I found out that all these materials which can be used to DIY a small model project in our home backyard only cost about 10,000 to 15,000 rupees, which is not much expensive considering the growth rate nowadays. So, this green flow purifier system, this addresses a major concern in our environment today, which is water pollution. As water is a non-renewable resource, it is running out completely, and we need to address this issue as soon as possible so as to make use of water properly. And I believe that this system should be adopted into each and every home so as to reuse grey water in a safe method and as to promote a healthy, sustainable environment. Thank you.